All right, we should be good to go. Waiting for it to pop up over there. Yeah, we're good. All right, cool. What's up, everybody? Got Auto Club tonight. That's the wrong thing. What's going on, though? We got the fastest time so far. I got this lap really early in practice. Don't know how, honestly, but I'll take it. If we could run something like that in qualifying, that'd be great. Even just like a low 7 would be good, but got the car to hook up in practice so far. Seemed pretty quick, at least. Ran a 6:48. I know I was the first one in the 6s as well, but I think this is the only lap I've ran in the 6s also. So we're just gonna do the best we can. Run the top here, give Ricky the bottom. Run a couple of qualifying laps here and then try to hit pit road at speed to practice a green flag stop.
Inside. Go inside.
The side draft is going to be so strong in this kind of race. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous.
Still inside.
But I like, oh, somebody sent it down to the inside. Yep, there he goes. That was uncalled for. That was so funny. That's a way to start this. Hey, Gavin, what's up, man? How's it going? How's your day been? Hopefully we can keep up some pretty good speed in qualifying. Turn 3 and 4 is starting to get really shaded, so that might be good. The track's going to start getting dark throughout the race. Does this track have lights? I honestly don't know if this track has lights. You know how funny it'd be if they made a night race and with a track without lights? That'd be hilarious. I don't know though if it does. If it does, I don't see them. I don't have them turned on probably. Oh, the 5 has an S. Yeah, I like this Larson shirt a lot. It's simple, but it works pretty well. Just trying a couple qualifying laps here and then hit pit road at speed. Try to practice a green flag stop. Because I know I could take it with more speed. Damn it, got the wall. I know I could take it with more speed than I did earlier, at least. Because you can really, like, cut down and get a lot of distance in there. I'll probably just go box it this lap. Yeah, we got 2.5 minutes. I can get out and do, like, another quick run. But I want to try to get, like, into turn 3, get it gassed up, and then hit pit road quick. Because the line is early. Like, it's the first line you really see. And then try to get down, like, here to cut right along that. Because you could really cut off a lot of all that. That was okay. I feel like you can go quicker in it, though. I feel like you can get a lot more speed out of it. I feel like I'm going to kill my tires this race. Absolutely destroy my tires. But that's not any different than any other race. But yeah, that truck race I did earlier with Kraus was interesting. Like, it was a pretty clean race overall, besides there being a huge caution lap 1, like turn 1, with the leaders. It was like first and third place got hooked together because there was a blinking car that hooked the first place car. And it kind of all started because first place got a huge jump, then like missed the shift going into third, like could not get it stuck in third. Okay, I'm sucking through 3 and 4 right there. He couldn't get it into third. It was just like stalling, not stalling, but like not grabbing the gear, and he just was in neutral. Got on the apron on the front stretch, got himself loose, and then third got to his inside by turn 1. And then the blinking car like made it 3 wide and hooked the leader. And there was a pretty big crash. I think Kraus ended up in it slightly. We just had a little bit of damage, and he started driving back up through the field. So he didn't have like, he wasn't too bad off, really. What are these laps? About 40 seconds. Probably just gonna pit this time so I can get like a practice pit here. They're wrecking anyways. Try to go in with more speed there. That's gonna probably be too fast. Or that is, yeah, I'm gonna be way too fast. Black flag, yep. All right, good to know. Kind of have like a median of that. I went way too soft and then way too hard.
Right here.
But we did get the fastest lap in practice, which is nice. I'm very happy with that. The 6:48. I know we won't get anywhere near that in qualifying, most likely. Well, I'm hoping to get like in the mid 7s because I think the track has like gotten a little weird at this point. I think with like the more rubber built down, like putting the track and everything like that. So this will be interesting. And we got Mark Parkhurst in the 4 car and Blake in the 26 fighting out for the tournament today. That's the end of the bracket tonight for the season. We're missing our one teammate, Gonzalez, Mark Gonzalez. Don't know where he's at. So we have our normal 3, me, Ira, and Jonathan. So let's get this. You got to be Blake, Mark. You really do. You really do. Oh, track got real dark now. Like there's a cloud over it or something. Or it's just later. 1920. Okay, yeah, I definitely got later. So the track might have a little bit more grip in it now with it getting more dark. I don't know. Down the back's going to be the sun though, which is going to be interesting. If anybody has like that really blinding light, which I don't have on. I forgot what setting that is, but I have it off. Sticking around for this, gotta gather intel. Dude, I have no clue what I did in the practice lap. Like, I just let off and I got it hooked up at the bottom. That's literally it. I really have no clue. Oh god, it's getting loose. I just have to remember there's 3 laps. You here, you're just running the B class race? Oh yeah, you are running that. Nice. Good luck in that, Barrett. Let me know how that goes. This first lap, I'm probably just gonna gather speed, really. I'm not really pushing it too hard. It pushes off turn 2, it feels like. I feel like this second lap will probably be the money lap, most likely. I'm gonna go in high and try to come off low. See how that goes for us. Just tried to step out on us a little bit. Definitely got more speed. Let's see how this goes. Still ran a 9 there. That's not bad. Try to get this thing hooked up on the bottom without hitting the apron. That felt okay. I feel like I could have pushed harder. Let's see how 3 and 4 goes. 3 and 4 feels looser. But you have so much more room to work with off the corner because of the oval shape on the front. Which I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, to be fair. I honestly don't know. We'll try this third lap, see what happens. An 8:39, not great. I want to try to get into the 7s. Try to push it more this last lap. See what we can do. I feel like I could have pushed it harder in 1 and 2 again. I feel like that's where I'm losing all my time right now. Blake has a 7:58. Okay. Like, I really don't know where I got that time in practice, to be honest. I just feel like it was because there wasn't as much rubber laid down at the time. I really do feel like it was that. Because when I was in the draft, it was so tight. Third lap, 8:97. Okay, so we didn't get any quicker, which is fine. I thought the second lap would probably be our money lap, but kind of messed up 1 and 2, I feel like. I think I went a little slow in 1 and 2, but that's okay. We'll start wherever we start. I feel like we could have a pretty good race. I feel like we have a top 5 car, hopefully. Ira ran a 9:10. Jonathan got a 41:22. Okay. It'll be interesting to see where you guys end up. Good luck on your laps, Mark. Best of luck to you. Blake got a 7:58, which is a pretty solid lap. But in the draft is going to be so different. Like once you're back in the pack. But I definitely think I could have pushed it harder in 1 and 2. I just didn't go hard enough. I thought I'd push out to the wall, but clearly after I did my laps, it felt like I could have done a lot more. So we'll see what happens, how far we drop. I probably think I'll drop to like 5th, maybe, something like that. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to get the car super tight in the draft. It's going to be terrible. I like driving by myself a lot more than in the draft here. In the draft, I could like arc it all the way out and in, and then arc it all the way back out in the exit. But in the draft, it's going to want to push your car straight up to the wall. It's going to suck. I'm going to eat up my tires. My right front is going to suck completely. I know that for a fact. Like, there's no doubt about it. But yeah, you, Ricky, Greg still all got to do their laps. George as well. Gibney's starting in the back. Angel still has his laps. Dylan has his laps. Nice quality. It was okay. I feel like I missed a lot in 1 and 2. I think I could have had pole if I didn't take it as easy in 1 and 2, because I thought I was going to push out to the wall, but I didn't clearly. The track got a little darker, like the sun's setting, so it's getting a little cooler out. What is the track info? Track's at 84. It's at 81 degrees temp right now. Should drop as we go through the race. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, really. Oh, there are lights here. I just don't see the lights when I'm driving. I must have those turned off when I'm driving, so I don't see the actual light poles. I see them in my replay, which is funny. Nice mountains in the back, though. But it should be a good race. I think not qualifying. The draft's going to keep everybody together for a while, but it's going to eat up the right front for sure. And I don't know what the stages are at all. Did they say in Discord at all what the stages were? Because I honestly have no clue. Where are the stages that they usually post? Did they post in this week? Auto Club. Okay, it's going to be 25, 25, 50. And I didn't pay attention to what we have on fuel, to be honest. Dylan got a quicker lap than us, which is fine. 783. Not bad. I feel like you can make a pass on the outside here, so once your tires get eaten up, the outside lane is going to be a little bit more useful, like the middle of the track. Kind of like Michigan in a way. Because Michigan, the bottom's just like non-existent. You get way too loose down there, but this track, you can definitely use it pretty well. Probably get a good slingshot, too, down a straightaway. Damn, he nearly matched his practice lap. That's impressive. That's really funny. Did anybody tie times? It doesn't look like it, no. Mark's still doing his laps, or starting his laps, I guess. Got 320 left to do it. Angel still has his laps to do. But I think we could run top 5 most of this race. I think we could have a good race. Hopefully try to win it. Do our best. Mark got a 907. That's his first lap, though, so I imagine he's going to get quicker. Ricky ran 3rd right there with an 825. Nice lap. I figured I'd fall down to like 5th. I literally said 5th, and I think Mark will get quicker than us. Because he was watching our time, seeing what I did wrong. Ricky probably did the same, to be honest. Because I know Ricky and Mark usually stop by afterwards to talk. Oh, you hit the wall on your good lap? Oh, that's not good. Did you do all 3? Oh, yeah. Oh, you hit the wall 2 laps. Damn, that sucks. Rip to your laps. That's unfortunate. I'm okay with starting on the outside, to be fair. I am okay with that. That's really unfortunate, man. I hate when I hit the laps. I did that at Watkins Glen when we were there. Like, my laps never counted because I hit the wall going up the S's on the first lap, and then we only had 2 laps for the road course, and I hit the wall off of the final turn going on the front stretch for Watkins Glen. Gonna be a fun race now. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have some work to try to get up here, especially with Blake starting out front. But at least it's not like total points in the race. It's just finishing position, which is nice for you guys. And you've been consistent all year. You've been top 2nd through 4th every race besides Talladega. So hopefully that trend sticks with you. Blake's either won or been close to the front, but a couple races he's fallen back a little bit, it seems like. I think Michigan, I stole 6th or 7th from him right at the line. I don't know if he ran out of gas or just completely let off of the gas or something, but I passed him like right before the line, I remember, where you guys were battling up front for like 4 or 5 of you guys. Because I remember I was catching Blake in the final laps, and he either ran out of gas or just completely let off the last like football field of the track, and I passed them, which was hilarious. But I'm happy to start somewhat up front. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with being on the outside as well. I do think I could have gotten pole, though, which is unfortunate. I want to try to get a pole this season. But there's not too many tracks left where I think I can. Because New Hampshire, there's no chance in hell. The All-Star race wouldn't really count.
It surprises me that we find each other.
Can I borrow some grip packs? Yeah, where's Greg at? Greg's back there in 8th, unfortunate. Mark's at the bar. What a slacker. I can't fucking type. I was wondering where Mark was. He knows what time it is. I was almost not gonna run tonight and go watch a Lightning game with some neighbors and stuff that we know, so ended up not doing that though. There only would have been 2 of my teammates here, which would have sucked for them on the team points today. That would have really sucked because they're starting 11th and 15th. They might struggle a little bit today. We'll see about it. But good luck, Mark. If it comes down to the end when you or Blake are side by side, coming off turn 4, I'm not helping either of you. I'm taking it 3 wide. Nah, if I'm in the position to push one of you guys, I'll more likely push you. But best of luck to you. Best of luck to you and Blake, but you come in here and talk to me, so I hope you win. But honestly, if Blake wins, I'm happy I lost the winner in the bracket. That's the only good part of that. If Blake ends up winning it. There's a positive in both sides for me. But good luck to y'all. Right rear Blake if I can. I don't know if I'll be that close to him off the start. I'm back and forth. Who's starting second? Dylan's starting second. Tell Dylan to right hook him. Ricky's starting right behind him. Get one of them to hook him. Just message them. Say right rear Blake for me if you would.
2 more races left.
Oh, he already will then? Yeah, you don't have to say nothing to him.
Tonight. Respectful, but obviously we're on a good show. We kind of mentioned with lap cars, let's try to be a little more conscious of who we're racing at what points during the race. Other than that, let's go out there and have some fun. Good luck to the final 2 here in our bracket with Blake Howell and Mark Parkhurst.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see between you guys who ends up with the win. But yeah, Dylan's going to be super aggressive. I know that. Dylan's always aggressive. I think this is the last race till the playoffs, I want to say.
You have 3 additional
3 sets of tires.
1 and then 1 more, so 2 total.
This and 1 more. So is New Hampshire?
Thank you, Officer Pappy.
Is New Hampshire part of the regular season thing? 'Cause I think that's the next official race. Because the All-Star race isn't a points race, obviously. Unless they're counting Martinsville, the All-Star race. I honestly don't know. Because next week we have off. We were supposed to have off last week, but they changed up the schedule for like the broadcasting stuff. And next week we have off. So next week there won't be any race, but the following week will be... Oh, I should probably save fuel. Actually, we're good on fuel for the stages, it looks like. It looks like we're good on fuel. I think tires are going to be a really big factor in this race. And I really want to be able to save a set for the end. So that will be interesting to see how we do that.
I'll try not to hit you this week, Zach. Appreciate it.
Zach was pissed after last week.
Likewise.
Did they ever say what the stages were?
I looked, it was 25, 25, 50. I think they said it like Thursday or Wednesday, something like that.
Oh, got you.
We should have enough fuel for the first 2 stages. Oh, geez, Rick, here we go. Good luck to Mark and Blake for the tournaments, and we're just going to do the best we can here. Got a decent jump. I checked up the slightest bit to not run into the back of Dylan, which bumping him wouldn't have been that bad, probably. Angel is sending it on our outside. I was getting a little loose there on the outside of Ricky. That was sketchy.
Let's take Zach out.
I don't know what he just said.
Clear.
Just try to take it easy here early on. Try not to push the tires too much. Maybe try to save a set at the end of the
Just
first.
knock Zach right off the track.
48.094.
Gonna take it easy into these corners. Try not to use too much wheel in it. Ricky seems like to have a little bit better run off these or through the corners, being on the bottom. Let off early since we'll be on the bottom. Try to get by Dylan here if we can. Looks like he almost got up in the wall. Blake's trying to give the draft to Ricky, which makes sense.
007.
I don't think he wants to deal with Dylan. But I can't blame him.
Inside.
And we got the most aggressive driver on our inside now.
Still inside. Clear.
He's gonna dive it off into 3. I'm not shocked.
Still there.
We're gonna try to pinch him down off the corner some.
Still inside.
If we end up in a wreck, so be it. We got a faster
Still
pair.
there. 41.03.
People are racing like it's the last lap already.
Yeah, for real.
Clear.
I'm just trying to take it easy on tires for the most part. Just running this middle lane. Blake's going high. I think Ricky is fighting him for the lead now. I feel like my right front's going to be destroyed in this first run, but we'll see how it goes. Usually the first run is my worst. I thought Dylan was getting hooked there. He was coming down on Greg. I thought he was going to get hooked.
066.
Oop, they sideswiped. They're 3 wide. I don't think they knew they're 3 wide.
Somebody's
There goes
loose
Greg.
up front.
There's Greg. Him and Dylan got together. I don't think Greg knew they were going to be
Good
3
old
wide.
Dylan. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, they were 3 wide. I don't think he knew he was 3 wide.
Suck the best. You're back there. I'm up here.
And almost getting into Blake.
Inside.
We're going right on by on the outside, or trying to.
That was moving quickly.
033. Still there. Still there.
No, you're all good, man. I didn't mean to make that move on you. I felt like a dickhead on that one. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not really even trying to drive the car too hard right now. Like, I'm just kind of riding for the most part, trying to save the right front, but it's probably not happening. Probably being way too
Finally, I was
aggressive.
able to get off the bottom.
I think you can make the bottom or middle work, to be honest. I think you can make both work. I think Ricky got to the lead just being on the bottom, to be honest. Just got to be careful on these entries to not overdrive it, because I feel like that's where you'll kill your right front the most. That's why I'm letting off super early. Try not to use too much brake either, just trying to let it float in. And being in the draft behind will catch us up down the
Burning them
straightaway.
tires up.
Nolan definitely goes deeper into these corners than I am. He's trying to run like a qualifying lap every corner, it seems like, with how deep he goes in.
41.063.
Because I'm letting off like significantly earlier right now than I was in the qualifying lap. Did not get that thing rotated down whatsoever. Needed to tap the brake a little bit more than that. I think I turned my brakes down to like 48, I want to say. Something like that. Ooh, that got a little loose through those bumps. Where's our brake bias? Can I? Oh, I can't adjust it because I have to click in. Oh well. We'll deal with it for now. It'll be fine. Turn 1's definitely rougher on my right front than 3 and 4 is, it feels like. Maybe I just need to back up 1 and 2 a little bit more so I can
I
get
forgot to announce
turned down.
stages, don't forget 25 and 50.
Yeah, 25, 25, 50. We can make it on fuel. The first 2 stages, which is not going to be a problem. Yeah, we still have 22 laps left on fuel right now. So we'll be fine on that. Even running out front by yourself, you'd be fine, it seems like. Thought I was getting into the wall there. Went a little too wide. I want to try to save an extra set for the very end of the race or something, but I don't know if that's going to be able to work. Because if I try to do that, I'm going to be super slow stage 2. Like really, really slow in stage 2. But really, I have nothing to lose. I'm only going for wins at this point.
Sorry about the tap. Angel couldn't get it wound up quite enough.
41.
Dylan got in the wall a little
You're
bit
good.
off
I know I
before
tend
there.
to back up these turns a little early.
Trying to gradually get into the throttle there. That worked out a lot better for us. Mark's up to behind us in 5th. He's moving on up quickly. He started back in 9th, I believe. Oh, didn't get on the brakes enough. Tried to let it float in there a little too much. Didn't get it down to the bottom. Man, it's a tough decision. Like, I want to not take my tires, but I think we're just going to be way too slow to make that work. Like, we'd be a lap down in the 2nd stage, I believe. Almost getting to the inside of Dylan there. Mark is flying up on us right now. And honestly, I haven't been any sort of fast for a few laps now. Dylan's starting to push really hard though. Mark's flying up the track too.
Outside.
That side draft's gonna hurt down the front stretch.
42.079 outside quarter.
Yeah, Mark's trying to get towards the front to stay by Blake. So he got the outside run. That's fine.
Clear high, clear
He
high.
sent it through 3 and 4. I feel like he's gonna destroy his right side, so we might catch him by the end of the stage. But who knows, honestly. I definitely hurt my right front a few laps in a row. But I feel like I'm doing better these last few laps. Try to stay away from them. Not really, there hasn't been a wreck or anything yet. Like, we started 4th, we just fell back to 5th just now.
23.
Ricky went up there and got the lead. He started in 3rd. Blake's in 2nd. Mark just got by us, and Blake and Mark, 2nd place and 4th place now, are in the bracket for the finals. I'm hoping Mark wins it low-key because he comes in here and talks to us. Like before and after the race, which is pretty cool. But he already knew who I was before I even joined this league, which is funny enough. But Mark's been fast like all year. He's finished 2nd to 4th every race besides Dega. Doesn't have a win, but finished 2nd to 4th every single race besides Talladega. So he's the points leader right now without a win. Blake has 3 wins and is in 2nd in points.
42.378. Still outside.
Trying to make a pass back on him. He started back in 9th also, Mark did.
Still there.
So he might have hurt his right side tires a little bit trying to get up here. I've been trying to save my right sides. Don't know how well I've done it. Probably not at all. I really want to not take tires at the stage break.
Outside.
Just get fuel and try to save a set for the end. That's what I want to do.
Clear, clear.
But I feel like it's not going to work. Because I feel like we're just going to get screwed by not getting a caution.
42.555.
Something like that will happen. Mark's trying to get that way outside to work, which honestly, if he can keep it straight and not burn off the right front, he might get it to work with all the speed off the corner. He has a lot of speed down the straight it doesn't look like he wants to go to Dylan's inside. But to stay out of the draft, he's going high, which is kind of paying off for him. I feel like 3 and 4 is a little better on the bottom, to be fair. He definitely gets a huge run down the front stretch. Holy shit. He's got the momentum.
Sorry, Nolan, I hit the wall too.
Try to see what he's doing up here. Because he's getting a massive run down these straights.
Still there.
He's not really turning the wheel all that much up here, it seems like.
Clear, clear, clear.
3 and 4 gets such a bigger run, it feels like.
Inside. Clear low.
Yeah, he's all the way the hell out here. I'm following you, Mark. I'm trying it. If you put me in the wall, it's all your fault. If me following you puts us both in the wall, I'm gonna be mad.
Still there.
Yeah, look at the run down the front stretch.
42.
Jeez.
1. Doing a good job, bud. Doing a good job.
That's nuts. Oh. Kind of stayed a little bit too high there. I don't know if this is hurting our right sides more or not, to be honest. I really have no clue.
Angel, hang on to it, man.
Nice save, Angel. Holy hell.
I don't know how I saved it.
Sounds like they're having troubles back there.
Same.
We're having a pretty clean race up here, to be honest. And now that Mark's shown us the high side, it's absolutely nuts. We might catch the front two by the end of the stage if we keep this up. Ricky's back to the
Hey,
lead.
Angel.
Yeah.
Do we get points for running the most laps side by side?
Feels like it's been, huh?
Got a little bit more of a run down there than Mark did. With that like little bit of a cut down. Oh yeah, we're catching those front two right now. We're absolutely catching them. And George is coming with us. We are flying. I don't know if we're in their draft yet. I don't think Mark's in their draft yet. A little bit over a second away. Whoa, it up, George. He almost sent it a little too hard. Come on, Mark. I'm gonna give you a bump. We're gonna catch them. George is gonna take it inside.
Inside.
We should get that massive run down the front stretch on him.
Clear.
Don't woe it up, Mark.
Working on him inside.
Come on, we're going to the front.
Still inside.
We're going to the front, buddy.
42.7.
We're catching Blake and them.
Still inside. Quarter inside.
George is making that inside work pretty well. We still get a run down the back, and plus we have the draft with Mark, so that's helping.
You're clear.
Oh, don't get it in the wall. I almost pushed it too hard. Oh, so did Mark. Mark pushed it a little hard.
Outside.
I was gonna push him, but he got in the wall.
Still out there. Quarter. 42.81.
That's gonna slow him up some. Try to run this mid lane if possible. Maybe push up slightly to that top lane. So we got up to third, highest we've been so far. We've been between third and fifth so far tonight. I thought we were gonna catch Blake and Ricky, but Mark getting in the wall kind of slowed us all down a little bit too much. I think if you get that high line and you get like just a lane lower pointed, it's really quick. But they're gonna have a battle up there for the first in the stage. You only got a couple laps left here.
42.757. That's it, man. Keep it up.
What was that? 42.7. Yeah, we're going way too slow for staying out. I think tires are gonna be way too much. Like we would go a lap down in the next stage, I think, if we stayed out. Or not stayed out, just went and got
Oh,
fuel on
sorry,
me.
Ira. I had to get off big time there not to kill him, David.
I do like this high lane though, once tires get worn in. It is a lot of fun up here. You can get it hooked up. Do think it's a little quicker than on the bottom. Race control is a closed pit entrance. Got, what, 2 more laps left? Or is this the final one? I think this is the final one, actually. Blake's trying something different to try to get a run on Ricky. Oh, don't get it in the wall. Had to really get out of that there. They're going to have a huge run on me behind. I just need to keep the outside, try to keep that momentum. Go in a little deep, get on the brakes to try to keep this high lane. And we'll finish 3rd for the stage, which I'm fine with.
Clear, clear, clear.
I'll take that. Good first stage. We have speed, which I'm happy with.
069.
Showing that we have speed at least. Unless we have one more lap. This might be the last lap out, honestly. I never know when we're actually staging. If it's the beginning of the lap or the end of it. Sometimes it's been the beginning, sometimes it's been the end. Blake's going inside. We definitely are catching them. Ricky should have it unless he smacks the wall. Oh no, Blake's gonna get it, it looks like. Blake got him at the line, nice. Blake barely got him for first for the stage. Just barely. And there's the caution. Yeah, we're running 42.8. When we were running...
Nice job, Modifal. Real nice job, man.
We were running, what? Was it a low 41?
Thanks,
or
I
something
really
like
need
that?
those points.
Where are my boys at? I don't know. They're not top 7, though. That's all I know. I'll take that first stage, though. No cautions. Everybody stay green. I really want to try to save a set of tires, but I think we'll go a lap down because everybody's driving it really smooth.
That was honestly some of the most fun racing I've had, and that was
This
that was
track's
good job
so
there, guys.
wide, it's going to be hard to get a caution is the problem. So I don't know if we're going to get one, like, naturally. I just don't think the risk is worth it. I just think we'll go a lap down. And maybe cause a caution doing it, honestly. Which would be the worst case scenario.
Pace car exiting 2.
But everybody's going to come pit, get their fuel at least. I wonder how 2 tires would work towards the end of the race. Like, if you save your set on the last pit stop, like, you'd only take 2 instead of 4.
I think I'll gamble here and take no tires. Hanging up.
I was really tempted to do that, too. I just don't know if the fall off is enough to where you're going to end up going a lap down. That's the only
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's true.
Start spotting that entrance.
So I'm not particularly fast here, so I gotta do something else. I reformatted my whole computer and redone everything.
God, Jonathan's
So I got a little
loud
work
today.
to do.
I need to turn him down or something. He is super loud right now. So we qualified 4th. Our pit stall's gonna be way down there, right behind Ricky's here. Trying to keep my speed the best we can. And we just gotta not overshoot our stall.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right, we got our stall. All right, where the hell is my Discord? That's not Discord.
I didn't think that was going to be anything. I thought you were already in your pit stall
because he is kind of loud.
All good.
Okay, I turned him down some. Hope it's not too little. Blake came out 2nd. I don't know if that was strategic or not. That looked weird. I don't know if Blake was just spinning his tires or what there. That was weird.
That's out on pit road, too.
I was side by side with Angel the entire race so far, which is funny. All right, where's chat at? So first stage went without any wrecks. We started 4th, finished 3rd. Mark came out 4th. He started 9th, finished 4th.
Yikes. Tires are bad, 61.
Oh, damn, yeah. Oh, my front right was 77.
Yeah, I pushed it too hard, I guess, at the beginning.
Maybe. I thought I was killing my tires, but maybe not.
I gotta go in for the tires now, I guess.
I think we're picking right now. We're coming up to 1 to go.
Choosing this time.
This is going to be interesting. Where are they going to end up picking in front of me?
Choosing this time, guys. Choosing this time.
1 to go. What are you chewing on? Carrots and celery. Right. 1 minute 40.
Be on the front row. I'll take it. I was fine with being 2nd row, but didn't want to be 3rd. Did not want to be all the way back in the 3rd row.
Try a power move down there into 1.
Ricky's got the lead. He's led most of the laps, honestly, but Blake started on pole, led the final lap of the stage, so he won the stage, and then Ricky got out of pit road in front of him. So this will be an interesting start. I'm kind of okay with being on the outside here.
Just as a reminder, you have to be all the way on the apron or at the wall for the choose.
We clearly picked.
Whatever happens, slide there for now.
We definitely
Making sure you saw it.
clearly picked. Because when somebody goes from the top to the bottom, last second I'm going to go from bottom to top. People playing games, I was gonna pick the bottom until somebody changed. So don't give me that. But yeah, we saved our tires pretty decently. 77, 94, right rear does not get very worn in. What were our left sides, honestly? 89, 83. Wow, left rear was a lot more worn out than I expected. That's weird.
Be ready, do your thing, boss man. Be ready. Green, green, green.
You got a good jump. I would look into my mirror waiting for Blake to go because I thought he was gonna come up and start pushing him as soon as he was going, but that was not the case. Try not to kill the right front first corner. Try not to put it in the wall either. Definitely was a little sketchy, to say the least. Try to keep this second lane the best we can. Ooh, Ricky got the wall pretty hard there. Mark's going 3 wide. That's sketchy, but we have big enough front stretch. Just sketchy. I hope, of course, Greg's taking it 3 wide. Why am I not shocked by that going into the corner? Only got 1 inside. Try not to run over Mark going into that corner. Oh, geez. Wasn't expecting to check up that much. Sorry about that. I was trying to keep up my speed going through the corner. I wasn't expecting Mark to check up that hard.
41, 21, 2, 8,
Okay, this is becoming a super speedway race right now. Who is taking that 3 wide? Oh, Gibney. Why am I not shocked by that? He went 3 wide on us last week while he was a lap car, so yeah, it makes sense. Mark's trying to go for the lead. Greg got up to the lead.
Working outside, clear.
People are going to push their tires too hard. I need to not try to keep up with these guys at the moment because we know that some of them will fall back.
Inside, 40.98.
Side draft is strong.
That was a good one, my man. Good one. Keep it up. Still there. Still there.
Try to keep this outside lane momentum. And we got a little bit of a draft. Trying to hold him off the bottom. I don't know who's right behind me. I think it's Dylan.
Still there. 41.077. Still there.
We're gonna be 3 wide. Blake was coming up, so that was getting sketchy.
Man, there's gonna be a wreck up here. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Gibney just turned Blake.
Outside.
Single car, no caution.
Well, I think Blake kept it going, right?
Still out there. Clear high.
Everybody's all over the wall. Good
Yeah,
God.
they are.
Oh, you're gonna get
I don't know what changed from the beginning to now, but people are going nuts.
still outside. 41, 21, 3, 5. Still out.
Illusions of grandeur.
Deep breath now. Still there.
Well, that definitely slowed up Blake a good bit for Mark.
Everybody getting tight?
I honestly have no clue. I'm fine.
I'm taking
Yeah,
it
good.
easy.
I went a little bit loose. I put the offset to +3.
I think people are just starting to ramp up the aggression, and I don't really know why. It's only the second stage, guys. It's not like it's the end of the race right now. It's not like we're on 2 to go.
41, 23.
Thank God damn. Somehow we still cycled all the way out to 3rd, though, so I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. It's just fine. Try to pay attention to those guys running the outside, see if they start getting that run off like they were before. Once the tires get worn in. I think I got him throttled slightly early there. Just trying to stay in the draft here. Dylan got all the way to my bumper. I thought I was getting bumped into the wall for sure. Not hooked or anything. I thought he was just going to run into the back of us. I'm trying not to push it too hard off the corner to where our right front's getting killed. So I think we did a good job in the first stage for once on saving tires. Because what it sounds like, I did decent. My teammate had like 64 or something like that, and mine was 77. Like his was mid to lower 60s.
Inside, quarter. Still there, quarter inside. 41.113.
Dylan's real aggressive. Just let him go. He'll burn up his stuff. David is flying up. I feel like he usually burns up his stuff too. He's usually toward, like, he'll usually pass a bunch of people at the beginning of a run.
Greg, am I blinking?
Nope.
Alright, started the lag, so I didn't know.
Dylan's going for second on Greg.
41.5.
I'm not going to take it 3 wide here. Just want to get back to the outside for the entrance.
Inside. Still there, your door. Clear.
But we're still running solidly in the top 5, which is nice. I'm happy about that. Greg and Dylan tap slightly. Okay, now we're taking it. Okay, and wreck on the front stretch.
My fault.
Why am I not shocked? Try to keep it out of the
Dylan, man,
way.
you gotta hold your fucking brakes.
Coming around it, 27.
I'm on the fucking brakes.
Hey, I
These
get
brakes
everywhere.
fucking suck.
Greg hooked Dylan into the wall, and I was starting to go 3 wide on them.
Who in the world arca braked me there? That's ridiculous. We were through it.
All right, we're not taking tires right
Picking up
now.
big. Gotta let the pace car back by.
Coming high, fast car coming high, fast car coming high, fast car coming high, fast car coming high.
Can I get an EOL so I don't make people wait up on me?
I think it's still on longest line, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, my car is fucked right now, but luckily we have a
Where's
fast
the
repair.
pace car?
That was a mess.
Road is open.
iRacing fell off on like a cliff. That's unfortunate. That sucks. What happened in your race, man?
That was a 2-car incident turned into an 8-car incident.
Yep. It was just Greg being his aggressive self.
He's been side drafting like crazy.
Yeah, he does that. My car's fucked up. Take my fast repair. That was a mess. Been so slow. Where were you running? The B at Las Vegas, I'm assuming? Oh, back below 1K. That's unfortunate. That's not good. That is not very good. So my tires are definitely going to be hurting after all that too, a little bit, but we're not taking tires right now.
2, 1. Right here.
Oh, geez, I can't get it stopped. It is not stopping with how damaged it is. We'll be fine. Yeah, Vegas, yeah. How does the Xfinity car drive there? Is it like loose? Is it tight? What is it? Like, how does it drive?
I faded to the back of that group.
That was probably the smartest thing.
Well, when
where were my tires at? So, yeah,
this
95,
George Jewell
96, not
guy,
too bad.
when he got close to me, I slowed up, entering a corner to let him get around me. Because he's been pushing people.
Yeah.
And I slowed up in 3 and 4, and then y'all get together right before
this. Everybody choosing this time. Make sure it's nice and clear. Brake control is 1, 2, anything else, and you will be...
Till the tires fall off? What, does it get super tight when the tires fall off, I'm assuming?
I lucked out on that.
Oh,
one.
tight. Oh, it's so tight it gets loose. Ah, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna take the bottom, and... because I'm gonna be way in the back anyways for my EOL, probably.
Apron or the wall. Pick now.
Start behind the 62.
We'll just be down here. We'll be fine.
1 to go. So looks like
because we're way back here. Stage is at 50, so stage is soon. Honestly.
1 minute 30.
That was good, everybody. Much better.
5, 0, 5.
Stage is very soon, and our tires aren't that worn out. Maybe this is when we save a set. I don't know.
I don't understand how Ricky's so fast. The right side of his car is like fucked up.
He's scraped the wall a few times. I know that. He hasn't like gotten in a wreck or anything, but he's definitely scraped the wall a few times. Yeah, that wreck was just an unfortunate timing for me. Like, I finally decided to go 3 wide on the outside, and they all of a sudden come flying up into me. If I just would have stayed behind Greg, I probably would have missed it. But he kept getting slow off the corner trying to side draft and shit, and then caused all that.
Alright, so we're gonna have to come around the 78.
Oh gosh. Let's see how we make it through this, because I don't care about the stage points since we already have a win. I'm not too worried about stage points overall. Maybe just really try to save the tires right now. Just be back here, run the outside, save the tires.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around the 78.
I don't know how our fuel situation would be because we just pitted for fuel. And then we stay out, take the lead, just be slow though. I don't know. That's a tough decision, man. That's very tough. That's what I'm leaning towards though.
Pace cars off. Are you ready?
That is what I'm leaning for, or towards right now for the ending. Then we have an extra set for if there's a caution. Let's go racing. Yeah, Richard, I'm trying. We were racing top 4 or 5 all race until just now. If you didn't see it, we were running in 4th, or yeah, it was 4th, and then Greg in the 78 and the Dylan who's in the 35 like close as shit to me for no reason. Greg hooked Dylan on the front stretch as I tried going to the outside of both of them. Because I had a good run off the corner, and they just got hooked straight to the outside and ended up with a massive wreck there.
Hey, can I get my back clear for passing?
Working the bottom.
I'm wondering if they put on tires or not. They might have. I don't know though. But yeah, my car was absolutely destroyed. Went in, took our fast repair, only fast repair we have. I didn't take any tires because the tires aren't that worn out, which is nice. Make it to the end of the stage, which is 50 here pretty soon. And I'm tempted to just stay out because we just pitted on for fuel. and then pit one time in the middle of 50 and 100 for tires, but we'd be so slow at that point. That's the hard part.
I had to give Wrecking Ball plenty of room on the outside.
Probably talking about Greg, I imagine.
Clear. Outside corner. 41.
I think I might just go for it and take tires at the stage break. We have one set left, and so be it if there's a caution at the very end and somebody saves a set. I'm going for wins, so I just need to go for it and not play that kind of strategy. I got speed. I know I have a top 5 car easily. I got top 5 speed for sure. We just have to not be stupid. But track position means a decent bit. Tires fall off pretty good.
Supposed to take out the other teams, not our team.
Tires fall off a decent bit, so you can make some passes on a long run.
3, 5, 9.
I'm just hoping we get... I don't really know. I don't even know what I'm hoping for at this point.
Still outside. Still outside.
You really gonna try to block there? That was stupid. Gonna get yourself wrecked.
Still out there.
Number 1 heading in.
Oh, number 1's behind me for sure. I know that because I remember passing him. I don't know, strategy, I guess. Maybe he was,
go a lap down.
Yeah, maybe he was a part of that wreck and he didn't realize how damaged his car was or something. No clue.
41.873. Still outside. Outside clear. Outside.
Okay, yeah, push, like, pinch me as far as you can down to where we hit. That's smart. Get into my right rear, please. There's some people that are just so aggressive with the side draft, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you that aggressive with it? That's how wrecks get caused. Oh, didn't know we were 3 wide outside. Now we're 4 wide. No, we're only 3 wide now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not in the greatest position, and I don't like it. Not trying to go in the middle 3 wide. Was not expecting to check up like that, though. Yeah, I think we definitely just need to take tires at the stage break because fighting with these guys is definitely going to hurt our tires.
Still there at your door. Still there.
Holy freaking dive bomb from the 5 through that corner. And they're 5 wide, or they're 3 wide in front of us.
Still there.
Just gonna take the bottom.
2 wide outside. 42.227.
Zach was really slow off that corner. I don't know what the hell happened to him.
Still there. 1 outside.
Jesus, what is with these people side dooring me? I don't get it. Why are you guys coming down the track?
Still out there, man.
I don't understand. The 5 car is absolutely flying right now. Like, where the hell did his speed come from?
Still outside.
I'm confused. Unless he just pitted, took tires or something. I don't know. But he is flying on the outside right now.
Clear outside.
Try to slide up here to the outside lane.
Dylan ain't gonna pit, I bet.
I was tempted on not pitting because I was like on the same thing as them. I just took fuel, but I think I've burnt up my tires just trying to be around these guys back here.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside, even up.
Like when I run the bottom on somebody, like I'm all the way in the actual bottom lane. Like the people that are on the low side on me stay above or like on the first seam, which I don't get. Like, why are you guys dooring me? And I give people plenty of room. This track's fucking wide enough to where you don't need a door, everybody.
Take care of your equipment too. We're halfway in the race. Yellow, yellow.
14th for that stage, not great, but hopefully we can get some of that spots back and under caution and stuff. We'll see how this goes. Who ended up winning the stage? Greg. Wow, Greg got all the way up there. He must have taken tires and just balls to the wall up front. Because I don't think he's gonna end up pitting. if he took a set of tires, because we got out of the pit lane before him. Ricky, Mark, they're up there. Mark and Blake are fighting for the bracket, the finale today. So the 4 and the 26. I'm rooting for the 4. But if the 26 wins, at least I lost to the guy who won it. So it's a win-win for us, really. Mark's been consistent and really fast all season. Blake has 3 wins. So he's obviously fast.
Pace car middle back. Pace car middle back.
Goddamn, we're so far away from the pace car. But yeah, I'm gonna come in, take our tires. We have no fast repair left, so just need to be careful about that for any wrecks that happen. That's why I'm more annoyed being side doored and side drafted so aggressively too, because I don't have any more fast repairs from the unfortunate wreck. Imagine everybody's gonna come in where they at least need to take fuel, most likely. Like, how much fuel do we have left? 22 laps. That would cut it close for the ending. Like, staying out, running it green, getting your set of tires with like 30 to go. It'd be close to 30 to go, maybe a little bit less than. Come on, guys, get up to pace, please. I don't understand why everybody's checking up to like 50 miles an hour when the pit lane is 55. Like, we're already far enough back. Can we get up to everybody? Because I know I have a pit stall way in front of these guys. Try not the speed. Got a couple miles an hour over.
2, 1. Right here.
At least hit it this time. All right, we're good. All right, I need something to drink. What were our tires right there? 89. Yeah, they weren't awful. They weren't awful, but just racing those guys is not good. So maybe I could have tried playing the strategy, like position strategy, but we definitely got out in front of a few of those guys, which is nice. David did pit, which is interesting. We have 1 set of tires left. Looks like we're like maybe 8th to 10th, something like that right now. Something around there. I'm not 100% sure.
Tires are only 89 that time.
Yeah, same when I was in that wreck. I didn't take tires when I pitted either.
That's what mine were too, 89.
Oddly enough, the left rear is getting a lot more worn out than I expected. Usually it doesn't get much work in, but it's more worn out than the right rear.
Yeah.
It's very confusing. Oh, we're picking this time. I kind of want to be on the outside. Or if a lot of people are going to be on the outside. Where are people picking? A lot of people dove down towards the end. I'll stay outside.
But appears to be one to go.
Somebody went like right in the middle up here. I don't know who the hell that was. I think that was Jonathan, my teammate. He was like in the middle.
We was already supposed to choose, weren't we?
Yeah. I think we.
It looked like you chose the middle lane there.
I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, Ira's the one to our inside, like the green one on the inside. Honestly, did not know that. We're in 10th though. I think we're starting like right there too on the outside, so I'm fine with that. Kind of do like the outside lane though. You can. I feel like you can save tires a little bit better, especially later in the run. It seems like you could save tires pretty well. Yeah.
27 receiving end of line for not choosing before the line.
It kind of did look like that.
Bummer.
There's a long way to go. I had a feeling they might do that to him because he was like kind of like going back up oddly. So really, if we would have picked the bottom, we would have been starting 9th instead of 10th up here, but I'm fine with the outside, to be honest. Turn 1 might be not great, but hopefully we can get some speed off the top, or at least the middle lane. Got a little bit of under half the race to go left for this last stage. Bottom right under me did not get a very good start. Who was that, David?
1 minute 37.192.
He's gonna go low. They're all going low. I'm just going. Yep, I'm happy I took the outside. Let's not overdrive the first corner like we did on the last restart.
Still there at the bottom.
Oh, jeez.
In and out.
Yeah, Gibney did not take no tires. Either that or he didn't pit. Really didn't want to put Ira in that situation, but I didn't have much of a choice. Jesus.
The hell are they doing up there? Good lord.
I don't know. Drag racing.
42.966.
All right, let's try to save our tires somewhat up here so we can have a lot of speed for the end of the run. That got a little loose. Yikes. Got old Angel in front of us. We're already up to 6th after restarting 10th. We kind of started 9th because the guys on the bottom didn't really go anywhere. I'm wondering if some of these guys saved the set or not. It looked like Gibney did. But I don't know if any of these guys up here did. It'd be a real bold strategy if you're way up front and you did that. Wow, Greg backed out of something? I'm shocked. He's usually the one to take it 3-4 wide, but he backed out of a 3 wide situation there. These lights feel like a strobe is going on to me. Like right along the wall and stuff. Yeah, I'm wondering if these guys saved the set or something. Josh is out of here. George is going all the way to the bottom 3 wide. That is fine though. Greg's gonna back out again, it sounds like. I heard his engine slow up some or back off a little. George is going for it right now, and he started right in front of us, so he could have actually been up here if he would have stayed on that outside lane instead of going down in turn 1. Oh, they're getting together. Oh, that's not good. No, Mark. I wonder if they like somewhat net coated together down the backstretch, but that's gonna really hurt Mark. No. Him and Blake are battling for that bracket spot, and Blake's in the lead. Mark was right behind him too. That's a bummer. That is a huge bummer. Hate to see that. They're both pretty clean drivers. I don't know what the hell happened there. Mark doesn't seem too damaged though. He's trying to get back by Angel right now. He's trying to pass Angel, so his car's not completely screwed at least. Maybe his next pit stop he'll take his faster pair though. Hopefully he does. And we're back up to rightfully to where we were. Back up to 4th. Trying to save our tires somewhat. I feel like we did a decent job saving them, running the outer lane, getting by some guys. Didn't really try to push it too hard, just kind of had a decent kind of diamond through the corner. I do feel like we have a lot of speed and we have a good chance to win this race. I just need to do my normal thing when we pit here and hit my marks, pit a lap or 2 earlier, and just over jump them on strategy. And then every time we get screwed by a caution. So I always have great strategy calls when I win to pit and stuff, and then I just get absolutely screwed when it comes to cautions. Because we went green about, what, 55? About lap 80 would be like an end of a stage run. We have more fuel than that. So I don't know if we try to run out the fuel or really push it, get as many spots as we can, and just stay up here. Wow, we're so far ahead of 5th place. Jeez. That's crazy. We are so far ahead of 5th place. I'm wondering if Greg saved a set of tires and didn't take a set there in that break. Or he might have just stayed out, honestly. I don't know, because he won the stage. Try not to push it too hard off too. Turn 2 is a lot easier for me to push it hard off of and get the wall. Got on the gas too early there. It's going to push up, but I let off enough to where we just didn't get a run off, which sucked. I need to get in a little bit higher and get a good dive off the corner on the low side. That's what's really fast for me. I think once we start getting into like the mid 42s would be a good time to pit on lap times, like consistent lap times, not just like a one lap thing. I'm gonna try in 3 and 4 to hit the right line here. Maybe stay like half a lane higher or something, like up here, but still got in really low. Oh, it's gonna push hard. Yeah, that's not the plan right there. Unless you're going in high, you need to stay high for 3 and 4. Angel's holding his own though in 5th. Mark's not too far off though. At least he's in 6th there, so he's not doing too bad. Really trying to get this thing rotated on the bottom. I'm not doing a very good job of it right now. I'm wondering if it I need to turn down my brake bias some. I need to click into the game so I won't see chat for a few minutes so I can click back out. I just want to see what feels good, because turning down the brake bias will put a little bit more turn when I'm tapping the brake a little bit going in the corner. I think around there would be good. Let me get chat back up. All right, we're good.
41.555.
George is going for a pass on the outside on Blake. That might catch us up some. That was a lot better in 1 and 2 there. Angel's actually pulling away from the group behind him, but they could be slowing each other up, getting side drafted and everything. Honestly. Caught up to the group at least. Hopefully we can keep it with them though. What are the times? 41.550, which I'm pretty sure we literally ran the same exact lap time the lap before. I think the bottom in 1 and 2 is a little better. I'm trying, man. How's it going, Jay? I'm doing my best here. We ended up in a wreck in stage 2. It was about lap 40, I think. Lap 38 to 40. Luckily, we had a fast repair. I used that, and we got back up to where we've been running all day. George is going for the damn lead. Look at him go. Oh, him and Ricky get together a little bit. We're going to get a huge run down the front stretch here. Oh, God, Blake. That scared me. I lifted for a second, but he moved back down.
41.8.
But it's been a good race overall. Like, we've been up here most of the race, which I'm really happy with how we ran.
Still there, your door. Clear low.
I like the outside, though, when we start getting worn out tires. It's a lot of fun, especially in 3 and 4. More in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, you can still make that middle of the bottom work pretty well. But I want to start making this high side work in 3. George is going to keep that lead unless he gets in the wall there. He's got a lot of speed off the top. Even though we have the draft, that is part of it, but the top side just has so much momentum. You can run almost like any lane, which makes it so fun. Blake got a good run on Ricky there. Angel is catching us from behind. I don't know if it's from us slowing each other up, being side drafting and everything like that, but George is pulling away a little bit, and Angel's catching us from behind. It is pretty tough to make some passes when you start getting in a group like this. I feel like running by yourself, you can get a little bit more speed, because Angel has nobody to worry about behind, like around him. He's like over a second ahead of the guys behind him.
Still there. Still there, door.
Trying to take third from Blake. Blake is super fast. Like, I'm just happy to be running up here. George is showing a ton of speed, though. I feel like out of nowhere, but he's been doing pretty well the last few weeks.
You're clear.
Try to get this outside
James,
working.
come on up.
Just got to not push it up into the wall off of 4. We should have a ton of speed here. Pulling away from Blake slightly. Got the draft on Ricky, so catching him a little bit. Try to keep this lane right here like we did last lap. Don't know if we're killing our right front, honestly. We might be. From here, we can make it on fuel whenever you pit. You can make it on fuel the rest of this race. We have 15 laps left on fuel. I think maybe in about like 5 to 10 we pit. Somewhere around there. Really trying to push the tires as much as we can. Just need to get a really good pit entrance. That's the main thing. I need to get a really good pit entrance. Use that side draft a little bit. I've just been liking to make the passes on the outside. It's been a lot easier to me. Because the guy on the bottom has to kind of turn the wheel harder. He got a good run on the bottom though there. 1 and 2 you could still make the bottom work pretty well. If that was 3 and 4, might have been able to hold it. Jeez, the run I'm getting down the backstretch though with the draft is nuts. Because the first stage, Mark and I were running up here, absolutely flying by guys and catching the front ones.
Still there?
Yeah, Angel's catching us. 0.6 back now. He's running great. He's had some bad luck this season, but he's running great right now. Blake's got this line figured out in 1 and 2 a lot better than I do. Didn't let him on our inside that time at least. If I do this line, I need to get all the way to the white pretty much to be fast. Stay out of the draft a little bit through the corner. Nolan is pitting in. Don't know exactly where he's at.
Outside, 42.357.
Need to get this thing woed up so I can turn.
Clear.
Do not want to push up into Ricky up there.
Outside.
Oh god, Blake's real tight on us.
Still outside.
I was right on the white line. That's my thing. Trying to pass people on the bottom is not my thing here.
Clear.
But I am okay with that, honestly, because it gives me a little bit easier of a pitting being behind them. Like, we are right with these guys. I'm fine with this. Still want to wait a few more laps so we're like in the mid 42s, I feel like. Because the stage was 25 in the beginning, and I was able to save tires really well the first stage. Second stage, it was kind of weird with cautions. This stage, I'm just kind of pushing it right now to stay up here the best we can. Might have killed our right front this run. Oh, Blake's like on the white line there. We had a really different speed difference in the middle of that corner, which was interesting. Really, really weird speed difference. Oh, Nolan pitted to leave. I thought he was doing some strategy stuff there. No, he's done. But I like to be the first one pitting, normally. A lot of times it works out, and we're getting by people on the outside once again. Ricky's getting out of our way. Oh, he's coming back up. That was sketchy, Ricky. Ooh, Blake is shifting. I heard that. I honestly don't think shifting's worth it. It seems like he has a lot of cornering speed, like mid-corner speed. I just don't think that's worth it, personally.
I'm getting ready to push you, Jonathan.
Ooh, Ricky and George up there got tight. Super tight right there. What kind of lap was that? Because that wasn't a great lap, but if we have one more lap like that, I think I'm going to pit. 42.7. It's getting to that point. It's getting to that point where I think it'd be worth it. So if we have another slow lap this time, I am pitting next time by. I kind of want to let Angel by me when I do that, so I don't really need to announce I'm pitting, to be fair, but I don't have to worry about somebody running into the back of me getting on entrance, like slowing up on the bottom and stuff. Blake is making that downshifting stuff work for him, though, it seems like. That's very interesting. If he's going to run the bottom, it works. That didn't feel like a bad lap, to be fair. 42.7 again? Okay, I think I got a pit. Jeez. The check up there. Yeah, Angel's going to be behind us. Car pitting.
29 pitting.
Try to be aggressive on entrance here, but not to where, oh, Angel's coming too. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna get a speeding penalty. Wasn't aggressive enough. Damn it.
26 pitting this time.
I definitely could have been a lot more aggressive there. That was pussyfooting it, kinda. It wasn't great. Well, not a great pit stop. I just need to hit my box now.
35 pitting.
I started the trend.
5.
I love starting that.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Hit the dot. All right, we're good. I like to be the first one to pit, though, so you have less time, like, when you come back out on the old tires and you're catching the guys by a second and a half.
20 pin.
Leaders on pit road.
Now, this is where I can make up some time, too, on exit. What were we? 82? Honestly, not terrible. Saved them pretty decent. I can make up a lot of ground here on exit. I kind of practiced this a little bit, like how aggressive I can be off of here. Because it does get loose if you're too aggressive, but I figured out how aggressive I could be to gain a lot of speed there. Now, I'm just hoping for no caution. It's the last thing I want is a caution. Or to put it in the wall, because I'm sucking right there. That was a terrible 3 and 4 coming out of pit road. But we got no drafting partner at all. And let's see who we come out in front of. This is all the guys we were racing right here. George, Blake, Ricky, and we're gonna come out in front of all of them. That's why I like the short pit right there. That was worth it. We have a huge lead. They're gonna have a draft though on each other, and they'll catch me. By drafting, they'll catch me. But if I can get a few laps out here by myself, I'll be happy. I just gotta not push it too hard. We should assume the lead once everybody pits, because the 2, 4, 5, the 08 just pitted, and Gibney, who is in the 31. All right, let's just run our line. Try not to do anything stupid, like get on the white line, and don't go too slow, because Ricky and them are very fast behind me. Angel ended up cutting in between them as well, and Jonathan's in behind him. Very interesting. I wonder if Jonathan pitted real early or something. Jonathan, did you pit?
Yeah.
When did you pit? Like before me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering. Like how long before? A lap or two?
26 to go.
Okay. So that was like maybe 2, 3 laps before me.
41.114.
Very interesting. Yeah, he gained a ton of time. So that worked out for him. But I want to try to save my tires a little bit, so when Ricky and stuff catches me, I can kind of fight them a little easier, to be fair. I just want no cautions the rest of this race. People are pretty spread out. Coming off pit road's gonna be slightly different speeds, but not drastic, I feel like. At this point, most people have pitted. Gibney has not yet. I think Wes has not yet.
40.9.
Those are the only guys that have not.
You winding that thing up now.
Just trying to put a little bit of wheel into it, not too much. Just get the car rotated. There's a lot of grip in the track right now. Running on it all night.
Sorry, Cosmo, I got wicked loose.
Oh, checked up both of them. George got around them.
Thanks for not running me over there.
That's unfortunate for Jonathan. Definitely got on the throttle a little early there, but I think I didn't eat up my right front too much. Yeah, Wes is 15 seconds ahead. Gibney is like 3, which we should catch pretty quick. Ricky's slowly catching us. I think he's in draft range now on the straightaways. Yeah, he's at like 0.9, which might just be in range for the draft.
Leaders on pit road.
Leaders on pit road. Don't know if that means Gibney's coming as well.
Go ahead and pit yet.
Gibney and Wes, and they're just now pitting.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking the lead, and everybody should have pitted now. All right, we'll get a lap later, so I'm happy with that.
41.078.
Gibney did not call his pit, which was sketchy.
Angel, don't try to pass. If you line up, we can catch him and have a shot at it.
It would have been nice if Gibney said he was pitting, so I at least knew, and I could have ran a slightly different line instead of him crossing from top to bottom on us. But Ricky and I are going to start battling here soon, and he's going to bring George along with him. But this lap, we are going to be in the lead, which I'm super happy about. We've got to the lead by strategy, which is exactly what I wanted. They're going a lap down, pitting so late.
41.0.
Both of them. Hey. Hopefully I haven't killed my tires too much running out here by myself. Try not to run too hard. I'm hoping Ricky and George hurt their tires a little bit trying to catch me, honestly. That's a hope for me. And then Blake and them are 2.5 back from us right now. So they'll probably end up catching us towards the end, I would imagine. I'm trying not to burn up my right front through 3 and 4, but I feel like I'm doing awful in 3 and 4 there. I love the pit early, dude. Like, Jay, I would have won Charlotte earlier in the year if there was no caution, because I pitted like this early. And it was honestly a little earlier than people did this time. Like, it was only 1 lap for the guys that were right in front of me, and I jumped all of them. But at Charlotte, I was back in like, I don't know, 6th, 7th, like seconds and seconds behind the top guys, and I had the lead by a couple seconds. So like, my strategy worked decent. It's a caution always screws me over, because somebody usually saves a set of tires. I never do, because I'm always hoping for no caution. And I'm just hoping we can go green to the end. Do the best we can. Ricky's right on us now. George is right on him.
41.369.
If they could hold off on trying to pass, but that's not going to happen. Ricky's going to try to get right to our outside quickly.
Outside.
He is pushing it up there.
Still outside.
Hopefully Mark's not doing too bad. I know he stayed out a little while to try to get some position, maybe hoping for a caution.
Clear up top. Outside.
But I'm hoping they have burned up their tires some.
Working outside.
Really hoping so.
Still there.
George is getting a big run. It looked like he scraped the wall, but maybe not. Cause he like lagged back for a second, then got a shot forward. So I think maybe he scraped the wall, but not much. But that is fine by me. We should stay right up here in this group with them. I'll start running a little bit higher of a line. I've just been trying to like arc it down, come off the corner easy, and not burn up the tires. So hopefully we have something for them these last 10 laps. Blake's only 2 seconds back, honestly, but he's by himself. And now I've got their draft. Let's see if we can actually win on a normal track. Oh, Ricky almost in the wall. That was tight. Because we won on Dega 2 weeks ago. Had a chance a couple races. Ricky is just weaving. Alright, let's try to run these little bit of outside lanes now and see if we can catch back up. Because I do like these outside lanes a little bit. Especially in 3 and 4. I feel like we can catch up a little. Ricky's really trying to break the draft though down that front, which was funny. I feel like I might have been going into the corners a little hard when I was by myself, honestly, instead of like backing off a little early and stuff, but it's the end of the race now. Can't really go back on it. Try not to do such erratic steering like Ricky is up there. Need to get this car pointed on exit. Knowing me, I've probably killed my tires. I did so well that the beginning of the third stage and the first stage on saving my tires, and watch it now, I've probably killed them running by myself. I'm hoping not, though. Just need to wait on throttle in 3 and 4 because it does push off hard and off of 4. Ricky's gonna get himself fucking spun. George is getting the run. Oh. George got to his inside. Oh, he's pushing up. They're hitting. It's been good racing, though. George has a chance to win a race, which I wouldn't have expected from how he was running early in the season. He's gotten a lot of speed the last few weeks now, though. Blake's still 2 seconds back, so he's really not catching too much at the moment. Start running this high lane in 3 and 4 again, because I've gotten a lot of speed from it. Oh, don't put ourselves in the wall, though. Oh, that was tight. Only a few laps left. And here comes Gibney on his new tires again, a lap down, like he did last week. Do I take it 3 wide now? I do not want to be on the bottom 3 wide. Oh, geez. Don't wreck each other, please. I don't have another faster pair. Because I want to be on the outside. That's the only reason I went with him. If George was on the outside, I would have gone with him. Even though Ricky comes in and talks to us after the races. He might thank us for that one. Oh, I got in the wall. Oh, I got in the wall again. Luckily, I kept out of George. That was unfortunate. That was bad on me. That was really bad on me. Just barely scraped the wall and overcorrected it when I scraped. Hopefully it didn't hurt our turning too much. I don't think it would have. Ricky scraped the wall like that a few times this race. I might have just given Ricky the win by pushing him. He already has a win this season, too. Blake's slowly catching. He's 1.4 back, but there's not many laps left. He's going to have to really push it to catch us. Ricky, you put yourself in this situation earlier and he got to your inside, man. Are you going to do the same thing? Yeah, our car feels all right. I'm okay with that. I'm happy that I didn't hurt the car too much. Oh, they're getting together again. George is pushing hard off these corners, man. Ooh, Ricky turned in early. Maybe was expecting George to go down early. George takes the lead back. This has been some great racing up front, man. Oh, and Gibney got in front of Blake and slowed him up.
Okay, we're going to look at that, right? We're going to check that after the race. That's bullshit.
Yeah, Gibney just coming through while he's laps down. Just
RC, the 3173 park, please.
He's been overly aggressive being laps down, which is just stupid. There's no reason for it. Well, we got a 3-way battle here. Championship implications. Not really for Gibney, to be fair. Gibney won Daytona, but that's pretty much all he's done.
Come back. I need your draft.
Get that run. Oh, George gets the wall. Everyone's fighting hard as shit out here.
42.365.
What a freaking battle this has been up front. He's gonna get a run. That's fine. I want to get to the outside, please. I don't want to start trying to shift. I know it's probably useful at this point, but I just haven't tried it all race, and I don't want to start now and mess it up. Because Blake was doing it earlier, absolutely flying. Ricky gets to the inside. That's probably how he's downshifting in 3 and keeping that bottom really well.
Dog, you looking good. Now go get that leader. 42.515.
Well, we got 4 laps left. This race has been crazy, man. This race has been great. He's gonna go back to his inside. He sure does. If I can make it 3 wide, I will. Oh, don't get the wall again. Had to check up the slightest bit. What a race. We got 3 laps left. Come on.
42, 27, 3, 1. Still inside.
We got no tires to save. Please no caution. That's all I hope for. A caution would be devastating after all this. Oh, George is checking up.
Oh yeah, you're getting him.
He pushed it a little too hard. All right, let's see if we can try to catch Ricky. I don't know if we'll be able to. Honestly, don't know. Try to roll this outside, get as much speed as we can through 3 and 4 with his draft. We are getting a pretty good draft, to be fair. 2 more laps. Greg's getting, or George is getting a huge draft behind us too. I want to downshift so bad, but I haven't done it all race. I just don't want to screw up the car or mess up my line doing anything.
Get all you want, give me. I'm sure you won't be back next week.
Joke's on you. Joke's on you. It's a bye week next.
Stop it. Stop it.
He's not wrong. Oh,
Man.
wall, please no. Okay, I stayed off the wall. Woo. White flag. Ricky has such a lead, though. Don't think we're going to be able to get to him.
7, 1, 4. Inside.
I'll hold this outside as long as George doesn't push up.
Still there at the bottom.
Oh, I pushed up.
Still there.
Give me the draft, Ricky. Oh, this has been great racing, though. This has been a lot of fun.
Still inside. Clear. Inside. Still there.
Oh, we got a good run there off of 4.
Still there.
Good win. Good racing up front. That was fun.
Still inside.
And we got 2nd. Hell yeah. I'll take it. That was great.
Hell of a race up front, man. That was a blast to watch from behind.
That was fun. That was a fun race, man.
You did a really good job, Andy. Drove
Good racing.
I don't feel like I won that race. Mark Parker's
Guys, you
I
were
feel
very
terrible.
great.
Sorry, man.
Good race, man. No, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, shit happened.
I'm glad it was fun to watch for you guys as well. That was a lot of fun, though. That was good racing.
Top 10. The machine keeps going.
I'll take 2nd, though. That was a good day. Very good day. Very happy about that. It's going good, Jess. We just got 2nd in this race. Ran top 5 pretty much all race. Got in 1 wreck in stage 2. We destroyed our car, but able to get it back towards the front and finish 2nd. So very happy about that. Appreciate it, Barrett.
Yeah. Car jam on the lane.
I'm gonna turn around and watch Ricky do his burnouts. If he does any.
Get him. He's going on the wrong side of the garage. Hey, he's coming up the right side now.
Violence on pit road.
But that was a lot of fun, man. That was just good racing there at the end. I want to go back and watch some of that, because that was good ass racing. Turn off the car before it blows up, because these cars blow up for some reason just sitting here. Thanks, Gavin. That was a lot of fun, though. Like, hopefully you guys enjoyed that battle. That was a lot of fun between me, George, and Ricky. Ricky pulled off there at the end, though. You got your next gen car today. You have to start practicing. They were a lot of fun.
Alright. I got a little work to do.
Where'd you guys finish?
I finished 6th.
Not bad. Jonathan?
And Jonathan got 9th. So all 3 of us are in the top 10.
Yeah, it's not bad. Pretty good day. I'll take that, though. That was fun. I know they're going to pull me for an interview soon, probably after they talk to Ricky. Let me go over to George and rev my engine to him, because that was good racing. That was a lot of fun, though. That was probably the best racing we've had so far this season. I'm happy it stayed green, though. Very happy it stayed green. because if that would have gone under caution, I think my tires would have been killed.
That was a blast. I know I probably used you up maybe 7 or 8 million times.
Hey, I hope some of that was on the broadcast.
Oh, I think they were talking about. I think that's Angel talking to
we were
Ira and Jonathan.
We were side by side for like
you're
the first
streaming
40
OCRP, but your OBS took a crap.
Goodness,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So
I hate to see that. Hate to see
there
that.
Was all it took was a little give and take.
Sometimes the computer just like overloads and just shuts things down. It sucks.
Was fun.
I was on that last run. I started.
Hey, Austin, Mike up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, man, heck of a run there. Looks like you were kind of sitting back there in P3 hoping that Ricky and George kind of took themselves out and you'd just be there to pounce. But heck of a race the last, 15 or so laps.
Yeah, it was a great race between all three of us. They got together a couple times. I didn't want to take it 3 wide on the inside because I was getting too tight down there. So I really liked the outside, trying to get a lot of momentum down the straightaways. But it was great, clean racing up front, and all I could ask for, really.
Definitely, man. Heck of a run. Sorry about last week knocking you out of that tournament, but P2 here, heading into the bye week before you head to Atlanta. Any thoughts on going to the new Atlanta?
It should be interesting, being kind of a super speedway race. I haven't really ran there much myself, so it'll be an interesting race for me, just getting to learn it and everything. Probably worked pretty good with my teammates like we did at Dega, and we finished 1, 2, 3 there, so hopefully we can do it again at Atlanta.
Awesome. Anybody want to thank on that car tonight?
My team, SMMR, we had a pretty good day. Ira finishing 6th, Jonathan got 9th, and they were kind of struggling in the beginning, but luckily they got some speed there towards the end and probably played some pit strategy. I think Jonathan pitted earlier than I did, and I pitted earlier than the guys in front of me. So pit strategy worked out pretty well for us today, and luckily it stayed green, and it was a lot of fun racing.
Definitely. Well, congrats again on P2, and maybe I'll talk to you in a couple weeks.
Thank you very much. Hopefully we will. Go drive this thing the pit road. But yeah, that was a lot of fun racing. What happened to you? Oh yeah, you and Ricky getting together, huh? That's what happened with y'all. Oh yeah, Ira's still in here. Okay, I thought they would put me in the waiting room or something. But yeah, I know you and Ricky got together there, which was unfortunate. Where the hell is my chat? Oh, it's in my other screen. But like, what even happened with you guys exactly? Because I'll go back and see it here, but I'm not 100% sure what happened. Cost you to bracket and maybe the win. 100% it did. I know that. Where did Blake finish? What, 5th? Yeah, because Blake was getting screwed over by Gibney there at the end. So that was that you really could have beaten him then. Because I didn't know if you guys hit side by side or like he got in your rear, because I didn't have a very good vantage point because I was a few spots back. All right, we're just getting out of the car here. I want to go and see what happened in the race. Because I don't even remember what lap that happened. Did that happen in stage 3, I think? That's practice. Stage 3. Oh yeah, I wanted to see the wreck we ended up in. Because it was the worst timing, man. It was as soon as I go to these guys outside, I laid off of it for so long. And then Greg was being so aggressive with his side drafting here. And I finally decided to go on his outside, and he hooked Dylan. Like, that was the worst timing. I had nowhere to go. So that was unfortunate. And then I kind of took David out, too. I was not paying attention after I got wrecked. Like, that's my bad. 100% on David. I was not paying attention to him. But after that, I locked it up, so I didn't try to get in anybody else, just try to hold it right. But my tires were screwed after that. We absolutely got destroyed from that. Your thing, what lap is that on? I could probably find it by lap times, I would think. You pitted here. I would thought it would have happened before the pit, yes? Yeah, probably right here when you have a 40 and then a 42 all of a sudden. Because I know it was on the back stretch, because I was a few spots behind y'all. Oh yeah, he just got in your left rear. That's unfortunate. I think he was trying to side draft. You just got too high up there. That sucks. Because I saw it from my point of view. I was right behind George, so I couldn't really see it very well. Like, I didn't really see what happened with y'all very well. I just saw you guys got together, but I didn't know if it was rear end like that or just side by side. But luckily, it didn't kill your car, but it definitely hurt your day, for sure. So that's unfortunate overall. Yeah. Kevin's deal was he was a rageaholic on Blake for stuffing him earlier in the race. Oh, Dude, he's been super aggressive like that the last 2 weeks now, like unnecessarily. Because where was that? That was right towards the end, I think, like somewhere over here. Where was he by Blake? Because that's Ira. That's Angel that he's going by. Okay, he got by Blake here, and what happened? Because I didn't see what happened because they were like 2 seconds behind me or something. I have no clue what happened. Because Blake, oh. It looked like he just put him in the fence or something. Because of what he already did last week to Zach was unnecessary and took me and George 3 wide while he was a lap down. But yeah, he just completely tried to wreck him there, and that screwed up his day. And you really weren't that far behind him at the end. That you definitely would have gotten by him if you didn't get hooked, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, it was a pretty clean race overall. We only had the caution in the second stage, and that was pretty much it. Other than that, it was a pretty clean race. But I want to go back and see some of that racing that us three had the last like 10 laps or so, because they were all over each other. Because once I got the lead, I was kind of just chilling out here for the most part, trying to conserve my tires a little bit. Doesn't feel like when you hate what you did. It was unfortunate on the backstretch with you guys. Very unfortunate, man. It was a hell of a race up front there towards the end. That was a lot of fun. But like, I wasn't necessarily trying to help you more than George, Ricky. You just happened to be on the outside when I pushed you on the backstretch and got you like a pretty good lead out there. I just like the outside. I hated being on the inside of people. Like, I could have probably taken us 3 wide one time, but I decided not to because I just probably would have pushed up or something, or just lost a ton of ground. But that was a hell of a battle between us. I thought you and George were going to end up wrecking. You guys side hit a couple times there, and that was sketchy. I was just so slow when I got to the bottom because I did not want to push up, so I always lost so much ground running the bottom. But later on, when these tires were worn out like this, I really liked getting that high side working, which was a lot of fun. But I know George sent it in on you here. Almost got in your left rear. It was tight, but he checked up. Super close, though. But yeah, it was a great battle up here. And you were weaving back and forth like a maniac. That was hilarious. George is like, no, I'm not following you. You did it too many times. That did hurt you one time, though, going down the front where he got to your inside. I think that was kind of slowing you up a little bit down the front stretch when you were weaving that hard. But that was a fun race. It was a good win, man. Like, George had a shot at winning that. I think George and I finished side by side super close. What was our time difference, honestly? I didn't even see. 0.0, what? 18? 1800ths of a second, which is crazy. That's super close. That was a lot of fun. Angel gets a 4th place out of it. He's going to be happy. He's going to be very happy about that. But it was a hell of a race there at the end here. These last, like, 10 laps, like the broadcaster was saying. I can't wait to go back and, like, see that on the broadcast, because I think that would be pretty good battle. Where is Discord? Did everybody leave me? Yeah. All my guys left me in Discord, so I'm leaving that. But yeah, like, where was it that I pushed you? Because I think he got to your inside in like a corner or two here. Try to get it to where we're all side by side. Because once you guys got side by side, yeah, right here I think is where you weaved one too many times. Like down, up, down, up. He goes to your outside, you go back up, and then he weaves back inside. I thought you guys were wrecking going into this corner because he went in hard and pushed you up. That was interesting. That started giving me a chance to get back in it. I was slowly creeping back in. But I was trying to save my tires when I was out front by myself because I knew by myself I'd probably push it too hard. Honestly, what were our tires? 82, 96, not awful. The left rear got oddly worn in. I don't know how that happened. But it was a great battle there between us three. That was a lot of fun. And then I smacked the wall one time and I almost took out George. Luckily, it didn't screw me too bad. But I think down the back stretch here is when I pushed you out to the lead, I want to say. Because I think I had a great run. I started high and I dipped down low. I could have taken us 3 wide. Instead, I just get back up to the top because I like the top. And you just happen to be up here. So I just gave you a bump and I shot you all the way out to the lead. You would have thought I was your teammate at this point, picking this side. But I just wanted to run the outside. I didn't want to take us 3 wide. And then I think I almost hit the wall. I think I hit the wall here, came off, almost hit George, and I went back in the wall a second time because I was pushing it hard. Yeah, got in the wall, came down, and I overcorrected it again and just smacked the wall. So that was unfortunate. And then let's get like a... Oh, yeah. He got back up to you quick. Luckily, my car wasn't too damaged after that. I thought it was going to be. But that was a hell of a battle. Like, I'm just happy to be up here for that battle because that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun up here. He got up into you again. I thought he was putting you in the wall at some point. Like, I really thought he was going to push you up hard enough into the wall and he was going to get hooked into the wall or something and you guys were going to go wrecking. Or you guys were just going to get put in the wall slowed up and I was going to go right on by you guys. That's what I was hoping for, honestly. But it was very fun race. Very fun race. Once the tires wore out some, you can make multiple lanes work, and it was good. Because what lap are we on right here? This lap is 95 of 100. And you end up getting back by him. You guys were making that bottom work. I couldn't make it work as good as you guys could. I don't know if you guys saved your tires better than I did. You guys only pitted 1 lap later. But you guys could make that bottom work a lot better than me. I could not. I heard you downshifting, and I heard Blake doing it too earlier in the race, but I didn't do it the entire time, and I didn't practice that, so I didn't want to start it in the last, like, 3-4 laps. So that's why I really like the high side, too, because I can keep the RPMs up and just roll the top. Because I did hear you guys downshifting, but I didn't want to start doing it. You did it at Michigan also? I think I did it at Michigan, I want to say. I think Michigan I did do that. And you flew back to his outside. He got that wall in the front stretch and slowed him up. I think you had a huge run here. And does he give you the outside? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, you got tight. I thought you were going to pull down in front of me, so I just tucked in behind you anyways. I wanted to get back to the outside, though. Did not like the bottom. But I could definitely hear you and Blake when you guys were on my inside downshifting, because I only use 1 headphone, and it's my left one, because my right one doesn't work. And it doesn't have a cover on it anyways, but it doesn't work. There's no sound coming out of it. I need to get a new pair of headphones, but I only use 1 anyways. So I can still hear everything around me. I don't like using, like, full headphones where I can't hear a thing. And plus, if I'm streaming and I'm talking like this, I feel like I would just start yelling because I wouldn't be able to hear my own voice. You had a nice slider there. You had a lot of speed through the middle of that corner. And then George and I had a good battle here at the end too. He goes down to your inside, checks up enough to where he doesn't get into you that time. I had a decent run on the outside. I thought I was going to smack the wall again. And then I was hoping you were going to stay up with me, but then you go back down to him and give him some more draft. I was going to try to push you. But I understand you working the lanes and stuff like that. That was just a hell of a race. That was a lot of fun. Just good racing there the last like 10-15 laps once you guys caught me. I'm just happy I pitted a lap earlier than you guys to jump y'all and get a couple laps led, because that's all I wanted to do. I didn't know if I was going to be able to hold it out there, which obviously I wasn't. But once you caught my draft, George was in your draft, you guys just slowly pulled all the way up to me. You guys were flying there after the pit stop. And then me and George had a pretty close battle here at the end. I was pushing and getting tight really bad, because I think this is the last lap right here. Yeah, oh no, we have 2 more laps, because he doesn't get to my inside there. This is coming to the final lap right here. We were super tight at the line. I want to see how close it was. Yeah, y'all are racing hard. It happens. It's unfortunate because of the bracket, but it happens. God, that looks so much closer than it probably was. And George was really good at cutting down right at the end of the straightaway to get to your inside. I was just hoping he didn't push it up too hard and get into the side of me like he did to you a couple times, Ricky. I almost smacked the wall there. I kind of was shocked that I kept enough speed to stay to his outside. And he stayed far enough away to where I couldn't really side draft him, and I didn't want to go down there and hook him potentially. I just stayed as far outside as I could to get that run. I knew I was at least going to finish third, so I just had to try to stay in the throttle. I side drafted him a little bit off the exit. And where is it at the line? Right there. Hang on, let me get a good shot of like where this is at exactly. Because we were 1800ths of a second. Oh, that went under the map. We were super tight. Okay, it's not as close as the number sounds. It was like a no, like my number basically to him. So that was just good racing though. Good fun racing. He had me coming off of 4. I just had the speed on the exit, which was crazy. I love the speed on the exit on the outside off of 4. And it seemed, wait, when he hit the bottom there, it checked him up. It looked like, because he was sticking with me, and then as soon as he got flat, it looked like it slowed him up some. Because I definitely pulled off a little bit more, or that's just the extra speed on the top. I don't know. But overall, good race. That was a lot of fun. Finished, what, 3rd? Or 2nd, I mean? I finished 2nd. I'll take that. Very happy about that. Oh, I understand that, Ricky. Like, I hate when I get into other guys. Like, you and Mark run the same way I do. You try to be real clean and try to be as quick as you can, and you feel so bad when you get into somebody. Like, I could hear it when you're saying that you felt bad. You're flying at the end, too, just too far back while you're all racing. Took 6 seconds off the gap. Wow. Yeah, you got, like, anybody that, besides Blake, that got wrecked by Gibney there, was flying up on us because we were battling hard up front. But I'm happy at least you won it, Ricky. Over George, at least, if I couldn't get it, because you're here at least. But George has been fast the last few weeks. I'm kind of shocked by that, because in the beginning of the year he wasn't that quick, but the last few weeks he's been pretty quick here towards the end of the races. 13 seconds off the lead when you exit the pits. Oh yeah, you pitted late too. Like, you pitted like a good 5 laps later than I did, I think, and I kind of started the pitting for the most part. George wrecked you at Dega, so you're not gonna let him win. Oh, that's funny. See some of your burnouts here. I wanted to get like a front row seat here. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. That was a lot of fun racing up front with you guys there at the end. But that would be me if Greg was up there, pretty much. If Greg was up there, I would not want him to win. Like, I'd do everything I could. Wreck 'em Tech guns up. That sounds cool, to be honest. But yeah, that was a lot of fun racing. Good win, Ricky. That was fun up front with you guys. And hopefully we could do it. We have what? Next week off, and then I think the All-Star race, I want to say. I think we have the All-Star race when we come back from break, I want to say. Let me check the Discord to double check, because I honestly don't remember. But that was a fun race. Where was the schedule at? Oh no, we have Atlanta in 2 weeks. Okay, I thought it was Auto Club, then the All-Star race, then Atlanta, but no, we have Atlanta, then the All-Star race. Okay, but yeah, next week we got off and move on from there. Next week's off, so we'll have a week off and then go to Atlanta, which should be interesting. Yeah, you'll probably feel bad about it for a while, Ricky, until you get in the next race. It'll happen. But good racing with you guys. Unfortunately, Mark, you couldn't win the bracket. I wish you would have, just because you're here. But at least Blake won it, and I lost to the winner. So it makes me feel like I got 2nd, or at least 3rd, because I wasn't in the final. But at least it makes me feel like I got 3rd. And I beat Jonathan, so technically I got 3rd. I beat Jonathan this race, so technically that gives me 3rd in a way. No, yeah, it sounded like you don't like to race like that. We're pretty much the same, man. Like, I think all 3 of us race pretty clean, and pretty much the same for the most part. We like to be fast and be as clean as you can. So, good race, though. Good win. I know you're going to feel bad about it, but you still got that W in the win column for the end of the year. What is that, 2 for you this year now? I think that's 2 for you. I think Mark has 2. Not the other Mark. Not you, Mark, obviously. And then Blake has 3, I think. 2 on the year? Yeah. Where was your other win? What track was that? Was it at Michigan? I can't remember. Was it at Michigan that you won? Michigan? Okay, so you're good at these big style tracks. You're like Larson in his early days. You win at these kind of tracks. Auto Club, Michigan. You're good at these tracks where it's really big ovals, like 2-mile tracks. I honestly don't know. I don't know if he is. And plus, he didn't put in a provisional this week, so maybe not. He's not going to the playoffs? Yeah, that's probably for the better because he's not here every week anyways. So, it's only, what, a 5-race playoff, I assume? Yeah, he would be a hard one to beat in the playoffs if he was there every week, to be fair. He would be a hard one to beat, but yeah. Only room for 1 Mark in the playoffs. And it has to be without a win. You have to get there without a win. You have to win the championship without a win. You're about to go pick his drunk ass up. Yeah. I was wondering where he was, though, and then you told me before the race he was at the bar, so what a slacker he is. So, oh well, good racing. But I'm going to head out because what time is it? 11:15 for me. I'm getting tired, so I'm going to head out. Appreciate you guys watching and everything. It was a lot of fun racing with you guys. Good win, Ricky, once again, even though you feel bad about it. But good racing up front with you and George. I'm happy I got second out of that if I couldn't have won. So, very happy about that. First, second on the year. Got a win. I think I got third earlier in the season. Maybe. So, I think I got all the podium spots now. So, it is what it is. So, I'll catch you guys in a couple weeks. Because next week we got off. No league race next weekend. And then the following weekend, which is the, 28th? Yeah, because today's the 14th. The 28th. In 2 weeks will be Atlanta, so if you guys want to come back 9:15 Eastern, I'll put it up like the day of or the day before and everything like normal, and do the community post so you guys can see when it is. But Atlanta for the finale, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be crazy for the guys that need a win or the win to get in, yeah, and then it'll just be crazy racing in general probably. So yeah, regular season, yeah. It'd be crazy for an actual finale. I don't think that'd go over well. But I've never really ran the new Atlanta. I think I've ran it once or twice, but I don't really know how it drives, to be honest. So it's going to be crazy. I know it's going to be like a super speedway for the most part. You're probably going to have to lift a little bit, I would imagine. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes and see if there's any tire fall off there. You got to lock yourself in class. I think you're locked in by points. I think you're plenty ahead in points. You're good. I think you're plenty up there. And I think I'm like 6th in points now. I might have passed Jonathan with this week because he finished 9th. So I think I still might be 5th. And I think, Ricky, you jumped me because you were right behind me, like a point or two behind me. Really fast, tight, no room for an error or avoidance. Oh, there's going to be a lot of wrecks then, it sounds like. Yikes. Oh, well. I'll see you guys there at Atlanta. It'll be fun. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hope you guys enjoyed the racing. We had a pretty good finish there. So I'll catch you guys in a couple weeks. Greg finished in the back. I'm not mad about it. But I'll catch you guys in a couple weeks. See you later.